What's he doing?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
If he drank, I wonder if he drank. I wonder if he drank a whole 40-pounder to himself.
I hear you.
If he would still
drink-
stutter.
I know.
He drank the fizzy drink.
And that man.
Everybody thinks babies are cute.
Phyllis, you're not supposed to be doing cocaine and that man. Hi, how's your day? You're all nuts. All of you are nuts. You know what? Green, black, but I have a nut.
On my nuts. You get off my nuts, green bug, black, green.
I never had green bugs on my nuts.
How do you think I have to live with being green, black, bug trout? Then to
Oh,
even
and trouts
have this
too?
video show.
Oh, I get it. They're
Are you
green
idiots?
bugs, and it smells like trout. That sounds like a
Trout
venereal
nuts.
disease.
I didn't know trouts had nuts.
Oh, you're on cocaine there. California.
No, it's not cocaine. It's cocaine.
Just, my goodness.
Kurt, you have to shut up or I will
It's
electrocute
cocaine,
you.
motherfucker.
This is Igor. I will electrocute. Shut up, Kurt. Shut up.
And then, Derek
like when you
calls in
do
and
this.
fucks it all up. You're all fucked up. You're all just fucked.
Now
Shame on you.
Shame.
You do that to Miss Kennedy in her face. How dare you all. It turned out that bad. It really did. And you all think it's funny. And it's not. Do that in her face.
We don't laugh at things that are funny. What? I don't know.
We need to get Apocalypse to call in.
Oh yeah.
Because apparently everybody thought Apocalypse was me. Or
Oh no, we're gonna.
or I was him.
Oh, he was doing you perfectly. He does.
Oh,
He can imitate
awesome.
you. He can imitate you, man. It's crazy.
There's that cocaine man.
I was gonna have him call in and then have the dungeon master out to find out who is the real Jeff the Grey thing. We're gonna do that. If we can.
He is so on cocaine. Or crack. Do you do crack?
Crack cocaine.
Do you smoke a crack pipe or do you sniff? What do you
I
do?
like to go fast. You want to go fast?
Just crack pipe. Real quick. Good, huh? He is so on drugs. Oh, that
Yeah,
man
on
drugs.
drugs.
You are on
High
drugs.
on-
Happy.
I'm high on
Happy.
Jesus, motherfucker.
Okay. We have a guest for today, but I'm gonna call her in a sec.
You don't say motherfucker. He's on drugs.
Oh my lord.
You California people do too many drugs. Quit that. Stop it. You all should be in bed and you're up on crack. Quit it.
What the hell is he talking about? Did somebody shoot you up today with crack or something?
Oh, man.
Yes. He's high on... Oh. He did what Michael Jackson did that last
time before he died. That's what he on. Oh, Lord. Quit it. Stop doing those drugs.
All right. Anyways, Kurt, you're probably the only one doing drugs here, so.
What is your problem?
Yeah.
I can tell California drug people. I know them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're on them. I know California. Just drugs, just... all right, let's go.
All right.
Did you get another line in there, Kurt? Do you feel better
I
now?
can look at TV news
Sometimes that
stations
helps when you're all buzzed on whiskey. A little bit of cocaine to snap you up.
NBC,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and she
It's
is
good for
on
life.
drugs.
Good for life.
Looks like, it smells like, sounded like he was sniffing something.
CBS,
Did you know, hey, Kurt, did you know that alcohol's a drug too?
Oh, yeah.
It's the worst one ever.
Yep, and it's totally legal.
Yeah. It's okay to do that to yourself. Marijuana that doesn't destroy your brain. At least they're going to legalize marijuana in Canada here, because that stuff doesn't wreck your brain cells, as far as I know.
Do you ever alcohol? I'll wake up tomorrow and said, "Oh no, I was on this show." You're all pathetic.
I know, sure, but
got a California cocaine boy on the show.
you have a drinking problem?
Hey, we need to get Dr. Phil to straighten him out, I think.
Yes,
Dr. Phil needs to step in and
bald-headed, ugly
him up.
man that knows life? No, I don't believe Dr. Phil.
Anyways, I am going to call our guest in a minute as soon as Kurt finishes his rant.
Phil.
Dr. Phil, he ugly. His eye, I don't like his eyes.
You better warn the guests.
My opinion.
Oh no, I'm chatting with her here. I think she can.
Okay,
she's
good.
listening.
Crazy bitch, I'm gonna take you down.
Oh, shut up.
Okay,
Oh, and you got Dr. Phil started. You better watch the fuck out, man. Watch out!
we got Dr. Phil in here to straighten you out, Kurt.
Dr. Phil, he knows. He
He
knows.
doesn't have enough rise.
What did you just say?
If your head can't grow hair, then don't talk to me.
What are you trying to tell me?
If you have no hair on your head, don't tell me nothing.
Did you mean that when you said it?
Yes.
I hear what you're saying.
Well, you're an old bald-headed, ugly man, and don't tell me. I don't
Is that
care
what you're wanting to hear?
Oh, Lord
Let's
God.
get
I
real.
should have
We're going to be real. Let's be
been
real.
An hour ago, Lord.
Talk
He's
to me.
bald.
Say something.
Hey, you
Yes, good
cocaine
question.
high Los Angeles boy. He's bald. He's a
How
bald
much
man.
did you have to drink
Ugly
today?
eyes.
You have
What
a drinking problem?
Man, what this, Wolfman?
Um,
What a...
answer the question.
No.
Do you have a problem with alcohol?
No.
Are you an absolute falling down, non-functional drunk?
Answer the question, Kurt, or you will be electrocuted.
I hit myself one. I fell down so hard, and I
Oh,
lived
that's-
for like a week.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
know you're a drunk.
Alcohol. So it was because they made me watch Dallas back in the 80s, and I loved Sue Ellen, and so I
What gives you the right to go out impaired and get in
carried
talk?
on Sue
All of
Ellen's
us
traits.
drive, all of us walk our children up and down the street.
You made me watch her. I wanted to be Sue Ellen so bad. Oh, and
All right. Well, since I just jumped on here,
Shut up. Please delete this show. Don't ever play.
maybe we'll just delete you.
That's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
Yes, delete my parts.
Okay. Which arm? Which? You mean body parts?
No, all my part on the show that you're going to play. This is recorded, right?
Nobody. I can't delete things. It's too funny.
Delete all
What's
this.
said is, man.
What's
No.
said in the snark stays in the
The
snark.
dog's barking outside. Right now. Otis. Oh, he said delete.
Hello?
Delete. Oh,
Hello?
Sue Ellen. Oh, she was so cool.
How's it going?
Sue Ellen. JR.
So how are you doing
So what
overall?
I'm going to do is I'm going to re-roll, because I never rolled it yet. I'm going to roll our introduction and then have the guest come in after this
They
introduction.
said you're going to roll a joint.
Oh, that's what I'm going to do while the introduction.
The cocaine.
I will, yeah. I'm going to do that
Los
too.
Angeles boy in the background.
Do you agree that you smoke?
Oh, Father. Mom.
Do you agree that you smoke pot?
I don't. No.
On this show.
We'll be right back, folks, after I roll this intro with the guest.
Show forever.
Or anyone
The Lord will kill me. He'll send me
There
to
will
hell.
be mature and possibly immature content. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. As a matter of fact, I probably wouldn't listen at all. It's very poorly produced. Take me to your leader.
Monster Castle radio show. For the extreme paranormal listener. And here is your host, the Wolfman, Mike.
This is where the real freaks hang out, alright, yeah.
Radio.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
Hey, Chris, we have our guest on right away here with us too, Jeff. Christina, Chris, we just call you Chris, right?
Yes, please call me Chris. Yeah, that'd be great.
All right.
Welcome, Chris.
Thanks.
This is Jeff the Gray.
Hi, Jeff. How are you?
And Wolfman Mike.
Awesome. Just finished my work week, so I'm done for the week. Hallelujah.
And we got Darren, the man of 1,000 questions, with us, I think, too. I'm not sure. Darren?
Hi, Jeff.
I'm here. I'm at the beach. I'm kind of staying muted because it's way too loud down here by the ocean. We have a huge bonfire. But I'm here. I'm here.
Right on. What are you drinking out there?
I was drinking some vodka tonight.
Coffee.
Oh,
hello?
That's good. Okay. I was actually wondering about what Darren was drinking because he's at a beach with a big fire.
Vanilla vodka. Shout out to Mark Canapepe.
Yeah, man. Hey, do you think Kurt was jealous at your sobriety, Jeff?
Oh, I didn't say I was sober.
Oh, but he says you
You've
sound...
been drinking. I can tell.
I don't know.
No, actually...
You sound pretty peppy.
No, I've just been working a lot.
Oh, yeah, some of us have to work.
I didn't say I was sober.
Okay, I'm hearing an echo of our Tina. You gotta have to turn off your device that's playing in the background. Chris.
Yeah, I'm definitely not sober myself.
Yes.
Chris, can you turn off your device that's playing in the background, please?
Yes, turn your device off, please.
There, thank you.
As soon as I turn off my device, I can't hear you.
What? Yeah, that should not happen. You got two instances playing, and it's playing. I can hear echo on everything we're doing here.
Echo.
Can you not hear us on the Skype?
Okay, there. How's that?
Is that better?
Oh,
We
yeah.
can hear you. Can you hear us?
As long as you can hear
Yeah, I
us.
can hear you now a lot better than before.
Yeah,
Yeah, just leave the feed off because it's like way behind us.
yeah.
Okay, I was wondering what was going on there. My computer, I'm just learning it. I'm so sorry, guys.
That's
It's
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more
no problem.
screwed up our show is, the better it is.
No, it's,
It's really.
It's like me, we're all freaks, eh?
Yep. That's
well,
where the
we're
real
the
freaks
monster
hang out.
freaks. Where the real freaks hang out.
Yeah, I wish I had that monster voice. That's just killer.
Oh, I could make you have the monster voice.
How?
Oh, you could just do that.
That's all I can do.
Oh, hang on a sec. I'll put it on your voice, but I don't know if you will not be able to hear it, but everyone else will.
That'd be amazing.
Okay.
It's close. It's very dark and deeper, for sure.
Okay, let's try.
What the hell's going on?
There we go. Now you sound like a monster.
Wake the fuck on.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty. You're pretty scary.
Yeah, I love this. This is wicked.
There we go.
Hey, what's going on? What are we talking about tonight?
Okay.
Well, I want to talk about a couple
Things which would just blow some people's minds away.
Yeah, you know, I've met her before. She's from the same small town of Aylmer, Ontario, where my grandmother lived, and close to the farm where I had all the weird things happen to me. So,
And
yeah.
this is also the area where all the weird stuff happened to me.
And then she found me on Facebook, and then saw I had a paranormal show, and then she got a hold of me and wanted to tell me all these stories, and this is going to blow your mind.
Well, the first one I want to start out with is can't get into too much detail. I've kind of been let know that I can't say too much about it. I have had paranormal experience, and this one was with aliens. I happened to be walking with two friends in the park. I was only in the park for maybe 20 minutes while walking through it, and I went behind a tree. The other two people kept walking, and all of a sudden I disappeared for 3 days. But during those 3 days, I was actually gone in my mind and in my body and in my spirit and in my soul for 8 years, and I had 2 children on another planet.
Wow, man. Okay, repeat that. Whoa. You had.
Okay, I'll slow down.
Okay, can you just repeat the last thing you said?
I had an experience where I disappeared right off this planet for 3 days. It was 3 days here. But I was completely gone in my spirit, body, soul, being. I was gone for 8 years.
Oh, I see. Well, that's similar to a few other stories I've been told. If they take you for, like, didn't Travis say the same thing? That in his...
For long periods of time, it's really short in this life.
Yeah. I think that maybe has to do with interdimensional...
it's time travel, man.
Time travel. Yeah.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah, it's possible. It is possible. And if you're talking about space travel, time travel and interdimensional travel, kind of, who knows what happened to her? But it is possible.
Yeah, I think I believe with my whole heart and soul or it never would have happened to me, and I guess it has to happen to you for you to be able to believe it, I guess.
So did your friend see you disappear in front of her eyes, or what happened to your friend?
Yeah, they both see me just disappear right off the fucking planet.
Oh.
Did they? Wait a minute. Was there some UFO involved, or you just went poof and out of existence?
No, they said that it was like I was there 1 second and I was gone the next.
Wow.
I was talking with them, I was walking with them, and the strangest part of all, when I came back those 3 days later, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was butt-ass naked, and I had to find my way home without anybody seeing me.
Whoa.
In the same park.
Where did you disappear, and where did you reappear? Buck naked.
In the park. Same
you
spot.
reappeared at 4 in the morning in the park 3 days later, butt naked.
Yeah, and it was exact same location, exact same tree, same everything.
Wow. Did you have any marks on your body?
I have this new birthmark on my neck. It's actually new since then, and it looks like the letter H, but it's sideways.
Like infinity. The infinity symbol.
Yeah, the infinity symbol.
Infinity actually is connected on both ends, and it's circular, and it goes both.
Did you have a different name when you were on this other planet?
No, everything was mind speaking. You do not open your mouth when you're there.
Did you have the same body?
Same body, same everything.
Okay, were you on another planet, or was it just inside a spaceship? Or
yeah, what's the concept? What do you remember?
In a building, and I never left that building except for when I was with my children or somebody else to watch over me.
And what did the other people there? Was there humans there? Were the aliens there? What did the other creatures look like?
They were all aliens where I was.
Did they wear clothes?
You know what the scary part of all this is? I had a better time there than I ever had on this earth.
That makes sense in a more advanced race.
It really does, because right from the time I was 4, I've been through hell until I was about 40, and I said my life's not going to be like that no more after I turned 40.
How old were you when you were taken?
I was about 24.
Do you remember being on the ship or just the planet?
I was on both.
Can you please tell us about the ship first?
Spent some time on one, spent some time on the other.
It's actually pretty rare for people to remember their experience after an abduction. They usually brainwash you or somehow out of you.
Did you know that I've always remembered this? I've just never been able to tell anybody but you and one other person.
Wow.
Well, you're telling at least 20 now.
That's good. I'm glad. It's unreal, though. And when I tell you more about... when she was talking about shadow people, I'm going to get into a little bit of that, too, because... when I was 4 to 11, my mother sold me to like a 70-year-old man. And his shadow came back to me when I was 18 years old and pregnant with my son. And I screamed bloody murder. But he was wanting me to come closer to him. And it terrified the hell out of me. And he was a shadow person, but I knew his hat. I knew he wore a cloak. And I knew his figure, his height, his build. And that shadow person will always be in my mind. And to this day, I feel like he hurt my son.
Sounds like he did not go to the good place after he died.
No, he didn't go to a good place, but I think he had some kind of power.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to ask.
Because this man wasn't just a bad man, like wanting to abuse children. He abused like 12 different children in the town I was living in. And I'd say about 3/4 of them have forgotten, and the other 2 or 3 don't want to remember, so they've forgotten. And I'm about the only one that remembers anything in the whole fucking community.
Or they just don't want to talk about it.
Nobody wants to talk about it. And when I was 11, this all stopped. My mother stopped getting paid by this man, and I asked my mother when I was 38 years old, why the hell would you sell me to a 70-year-old man? She said, because she had to save money to get away from my father. Well, bitch, well, you sell yourself.
Oh, wow.
38 years old, and I finally come to realize that she told me the truth if I ripped it in her face and yelled at her. And she told me the truth. She wanted to save money. She got away from my dad when she was 7. I thought she saved enough money. We were gone for a year. She got knocked up. We went back to him. And then I went back to the abuse 3 times, 10 times, 20 times worse.
Wow.
The worst part of it was when I confronted my mom when I was 5. I said, why do you send me to this man when he's abusing me? And I told her what he was doing, but at this point I didn't know that she knew he was doing this. Well, when I told her, she grabbed me by the hair, dragged me up the stairs, and threw me in a room. She proceeded to take my 3-year-old brother and take him with her and leave me in the room alone. And while I was up in the room, I could hear her talking to the same person that did this to me on the phone that he better do something or they were both in trouble. Well, for hell's sake, the fucking thing was, 45 minutes later, I was bawling my eyes out. Still 45 minutes later, the door, which was never unlocked, my mother unlocked. 6-foot man comes in, comes up the stairs, and beats my head into the wall like 10 times until I have a gash in my head the size of fucking a monster on my little kid head, 5 years old. And I had blood all in my hair. And I remember that there was 3 angels taking care of me, and one was a nurse. And they just made sure that I didn't die. But for, I'd say, 7 to 10 days after that, I couldn't even speak. All I did was stutter.
Holy smokes. So how old were you when you were sold to this man?
4 to 11.
Holy shit.
Better been making good money, that's all I know.
You seem to me to be a very honest and straightforward individual.
Like that, she's burning in hell no matter how much she reads that fucking Bible.
This is tough. It's tough stuff to hear.
Tough stuff for anybody even to stay a friend with, because anybody who knows me treats me like shit in the long run because they don't know how to treat me because I've never been treated good.
How do you think that's affected you in your adult relationships?
I don't have any. I tell you, I have my family, and I have one person I associate myself with on a daily basis, and I've known him 23 years, and shortly he's moving into a home. So I'm telling you, there's no one.
Wow. Maybe we should move back to the aliens.
I want that exposed, though. I do want to expose that. That's bullshit. That's happening
Did you know
right here in Ontario.
Live in a small town and there's cops? they'll hide informants' information so that they don't get in trouble, eh?
What do you mean, hide informants' information?
Well, informants were giving an officer in this town information, and 2 people in my life, one hurt me and one hurt my son, both in the way you think, and the officer hid it and pretty much called my son a liar at 5 and called me a liar at 22, pretended to take a statement and was drawing pigs on a piece of paper. And that's why I think Elmer Cops should be shut down.
So, do you think this is why you were taken to another planet?
No, not at all. Nothing like that. No, I don't think that at all. I think
it's 2 different
they took
issues
me away
here.
because they knew I could have a better life if I stayed there, but I knew I still had responsibilities out here, and I had that choice whether I wanted to stay or go.
Yeah.
I wanted to come back because when I was 5, I had to go back to that man after I got my head kicked in or beat in from the wall 10 times. After that happened, I had to go back to him before I could even speak.
Is this a thing that you think Mennonites do all over, like in Mexico, wherever they are, these Mexican Mennonites?
They do it. I don't know about Mexico. I've never been in Mexico, but they do it here all the time.
Yeah, and we're talking Mexican Mennonites.
All the time.
Now, I don't want to put down all Mexican Mennonites because they're not all bad.
No, not all of them are like that. Just like you have Irish, Indian, German, Spanish, all good people, but you have all races bad people too. And you have all races niggers because anybody can be ignorant. And if you look it up in the dictionary, ignorant is nigger.
Oh, that's
so
true.
So if I'm German and I am an ignorant person, I'm actually a German nigger person.
That is actually the translation to the word nigger. It is. It does actually just mean ignorant. It has nothing to do.
Whoever
It
had college
actually
that
has. Yeah.
never looked at the realization of what it means.
So what's that have to do with anything, though?
Nothing. I just want to say that after that happened, I went through maybe 2 months of working, 3 months of working. Every penny went to my mother, and every child in a Mennonite home does that. They have to give all their wages to their parents. And
your mom sounds like she should have won the award for Mother of the Year.
There's a lot of bad shit goes on within the families too. Like my uncle molested me, myself, and other families in my family just because he felt like it. And when I went to my mother about it, she said, "Oh, well, there's only 1 in 14 that's not good." Whatever that means, not good. It was her own daughters.
Well, that's such a dark story. Let's take a break, and I'm going to play a song that's Lawrence and I wrote. It's about a woman being abused. It's called Emily's
That'd be
Father.
great.
And we'll be right back after this song.
Monster Castle. Paranormal Radio. Monster Castle Paranormal Digital Radio.
Alright, we are back. Now, I tried to get Eric a call here. I'm not sure. We got Eric now?
I'm here.
All right. Yeah, this is one of our other co-hosts that is on from time to time, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
And it's more his top subject matter that I thought I'd get you involved in this. This is
it's not a pleasant subject matter.
No, it's
if
touchy.
There's anyone listening, the shit is for real. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's the bottom line.
That's crazy, eh?
No, this stuff is the most real that I've lived. I can't say anything more.
What can we do to expose these bastards? Anybody have any ideas? Doing this show is what I was thinking might help a bit.
Well,
have some more people hear about this and get pissed off people together until we figure out what we can do. If the cops aren't helping, if the cops aren't helping you, like, what the hell can we do?
That's right. The cops didn't even. The cop that I was involved with, the one that was supposed to help, was a female. I thought she would help me. She pretty much ruined my thoughts of police, ruined my confidence in protection, ruined my ability to be able to report crimes done to me for almost the rest of my life because I didn't trust them enough to tell them.
The problem is this is a deep network of I mean, it goes all the way up to the highest levels of the government, and they've got their minions and the police department, the judges. I mean, they're all over the freaking place. I'm just saying, you know, somebody like this young lady comes out and wants to, Wolf asked the perfect question: what can we do? Well, if Twitter,
there's nothing nobody can do unless there's more people that hear about it. That's all I can say. I'm just a little person. That's all I am. I'm a little person in a little town with little bullshit and little-minded people, and it is sickening here.
And you have children currently?
Yeah, I have 3 actually. My daughter's a doctor almost in Toronto at one of the biggest hospitals in Toronto. My son Michael lives with me, working in Siemens in Tillsonburg. And my roommate, I've been his caretaker for probably now 8 years altogether, keeping him out of jail, keeping him okay when he's getting knee surgeries and heart attacks and paralyzed hands and stuff like that.
Do your children know that you experienced this?
None of them know anything because I can't let them know or they're going to think I don't know what.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll treat me like everybody else did because the ones I did tell treated me like hell. Tried to kill me.
Was anybody in your family when you were a child involved in the military?
That came to me in person and told me they were the person that beat my head in when I was 5. All they said was $1,000 was a lot of money back then. And I said, well, don't worry about it. I forgive you. And that turned that person into a freak because from that day on, he wanted me dead. And he put PCP in my heater vent. So when the heater vent got turned on, PCP would blow out my face, and I had to take a 2-hour drive to see my kids that I hadn't seen in a month and a half. PC fucking P.
How do you know it was PCP, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah, because I was tested. My blood was tested. There's paperwork in my medical file.
I don't understand the heater vent thing. Like you're talking about a radiator from the furnace or what?
Yeah, no, not a radiator from the furnace, from my vehicle, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Got my car to start it up, and all this powder blew in my face and my dog's face.
That is possible.
Honest to God,
possible.
I couldn't make this up if it was the fucking only thing in my mind. I could not make it up.
You'd have to use a lot of money of PCP to make it fly in like that, but
yeah, but if you want somebody you want them gone for a long time. And it's at their hands. Like, get rid of it. It's like candy to them. They can get rid of it all they want. Well, why not get rid of somebody and make it look like they killed themselves?
Yeah, it's a pretty good way of trying to kill someone where you won't get caught.
Exactly.
It's pretty devious. But yeah, I know that for a fact that people that are mechanics. Hang on, let me explain. Hang on, you're interrupting me now. I'm trying to explain to everyone how this is possible. People that are mechanics know where the intake is for the air, for your air intake for your vent system, and in some cars it's like right near your windshield wipers, so you see they know where it is. They could dump a bunch of without even getting into your opening your hood or anything. You can do it on anyone's car. Put stuff in there, and when they start the car, it'll blow in your face. That is true. Someone else told me about this. It was a mechanic. Okay, go ahead. I just wanted to explain that. Because that is actually definitely plausible.
And I spent, sorry to say this because I hate the fact, but I spent 4